Hey everyone, I wanted to come back on after my weigh-in on Friday to give y'all an update. I lost another pound. Usually on Weight Watchers, some people will lose, like my husband and I did. We lost a significant amount within a week. Like I said, my husband lost 8, I lost 6.8, roughly 7 pounds. So now my husband lost actually 2 more pounds and I lost a pound. And that's usually how to go, 1 to 2 pounds. Sometimes it will be just like half a pound. But that's great, which means I'm down, a little over 8 pounds. And my husband is down 10, 11. So that's really good. I'm right now in our local Walmart parking lot. I'm headed to get a few things that we've been using for, that have low points and stuff, like wraps and things like that. I'll add those in here in the video. I'll show y'all when I get back to the house. I'll pop it in here, the video and things like that, and just show y'all some, quick low point things that you can eat and kind of make you feel satisfied, or like you're cheating. I apologize. I'm sick. My husband caught a cold or something, and then I caught it. My dog has seizures. He had another massive seizure, and then now he's acting sick again. So I'm trying to hurry up and do this so I can get back, But I'll see you in just a minute. Okay, guys, obviously this is another day from the video, the start of this video that y'all just saw. Sorry, I actually came down with pneumonia, a severe sinus infection, and now I have pneumonia. So I have been sick, so that's why I haven't done a video yet. And I'm gonna die if I can't. Anyway, so I wanted to come on. I've actually had 2 weigh-ins. From the first video that I had posted. In the beginning of this video, I tell you that I lost a pound. Well, now I'm actually down to, I've lost 11 pounds. And my husband is down 15. We're doing well. You can definitely tell it if you look at my face and stuff. And don't look at me now. I have no makeup on. I actually just washed my hair. And everything is harder to do when you have pneumonia. Anyway, but I wanted to come on and just share some items with you that I've been using. My husband is currently gone with work, so he'll be gone for a while, and it's actually easier for me when he's not here because he feels like everything should be a big meal, and all this kind of stuff. For me, it's just easy to just grab something, that's easy, or then for me to have to sit there and think about how to do a whole big meal and blah, 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 blah. But anyway, today I just want to show you a few things. I'm going to put a picture in here right now, and it's going to be of flatbread, 2 different types of flatbread. It'll have on there, I always write out the points on all the food. When I bring it home, I'll scan it with the app, and I just write on there with a magic marker on the outside. That way I can put a quick ad in the app without having to go through and find the actual food, or I know in my head, okay, this is 3 points. I've already eaten such and such. I also wanted to show you guys this. These are just pretzel things, okay? You don't necessarily have to get this brand. And like I put here, I've already seen it's 3 points for 10 pretzels, and they're big pretzels, so it doesn't seem like that. But weigh it out. I have a food scale that I have weigh. I'll put a picture of it here too. That I weigh out, very accurate, down to the very last minute. But these are 10 pretzels or 28 grams, and I would use this along. Either just eat them the way they are, or along with Laughing Cow, the little wedges, light Laughing Cow cheese. They come in little wedges, little triangles, and they're 1 point a piece. And that's 3, and then I may do just 1 Laughing Cow or 2, which would be 4. I have 29 points a day, like I said on my other video. And so, and usually during the day, I don't eat a whole bunch. For breakfast, I will have maybe 2 or 3 eggs, scrambled. I'll eat Canadian bacon. And Canadian bacon is, depending, on how thick it is, but like maybe 3 points for several slices. So it's very lean and things like that. But like this is a fantastic thing. This is Light and Fit by Dannon. And I love cherry. Oh my God, y'all, I love cherry. Well, it's only 2 points, and it is very filling, and it's very good, okay? But also, Dannon can be a little expensive. Walmart has their own brand, and blueberry. My husband loves blueberry. I haven't found cherry in the Walmart brand, but these are cheaper, and they're 3 points. And they're 2 points. Sorry, this is 2 points. This is 2 points. They're the exact same thing. It's just this is the Great Value brand, and this is just called Light Greek Yogurt, and this is blueberry. If I can find cherry, I'll get it, but I like blueberry too. These are my 2 favorites. They have other flavors, but they're 80 calories. That's how you know you've got the right ones, is they're 80 calories, and these are very good, okay? And I like to mix like this. Like if I eat this, something like this, it's sweet and stuff, and it's only 2 points. Sometimes I like to eat something that has a little starch in it, but still low in points, so that it's filling. And that's a good way to kind of trick yourself. And then I found this, okay? This is called Lesser Evil. And it's popcorn with Himalayan pink salt, okay? Specifically. This is 3 points for 3 cups, okay? For 3 cups. So if you like popcorn, and I do, which I haven't tried this yet, but it'll be good as long as it's got a little salt on it. But it is 3 points for 3 cups. So if you just want to have 1 cup, as a little satisfying thing, or if you have movie night or something, this is great. And then people are like, I've had so many people tell me, you don't eat those at night. Those are not your snacks. Yes, Heifer, I do. Okay, Pumpkin, I do. I eat these little things at night. You can get them, in the fun pack or whatever. Jeez Louise. You can get them in the fun packs, so they come with a variety. And like, this is 5 points. I think this one is 4 points. But I usually have, seriously, by the end of the day, even after dinner, I will have 20-something points at night. A lot of times, and you're supposed to eat your points, but a lot of times I won't, and it only will roll over 4. So if you have 6 points left at night before you go to bed, and you're like, I'm just not going to eat them, well, they're only going to roll over 4 points. It'll roll over to your weeklies. So just letting you know. But yeah, I will eat these because I can. They're within my caloric intake and points. Why not? And I have self-control. I won't eat 15 of these if I don't have the points for them. I will just eat those, Then I also get fat-free cheese. I have fat-free mozzarella and fat-free cheddar cheese that I will put on wraps and things like that. My favorite thing is, and I'll show the picture again of the 2 flatbreads and the wrap, is the wrap, because I like it's a whole wheat wrap. It's 1 point. If you if you eat more than one, like at a time, it will go up from one wrap being 1 point to 2 wraps being three wraps being 4, but that's still less points. And since like pinto beans and beans and all that kind of stuff are 0 points, we make pintos like to eat them. We love them. Obviously, I'm from the South, so we love that. And I added some ham stock into it, and took off the fat. It's still gonna have some fat in it, but took off the fat. Put it in the refrigerator, let the fat rises and then congeals, and I scooped it off and then put it in there with the pinto beans, added onions and seasoning and things like that, and it was so much. I think it was 32 servings for half a cup, and I had 32 servings of it, that I ate 2 cups and it was nothing. The points were nothing. But what I do is I take those wraps out and I use them like I would if I was using cornbread, or Southerners, we like to dip crap in stuff. We like gravy, we like to dip biscuits and cornbread and stuff like that. And so I do that, and I will go on and I do ahead of time if I can, like the day before or something. I will say, all right, tomorrow night we're gonna do pintos. So I will go on and put in, and even if something doesn't count a point, I track it. Okay, you need to track it because everything has calories. Okay, everything has calories. Sorry, it just does. And if you find that you're eating lots of 0-point foods, but you're still not losing weight, then you're eating too much 0-point food. You could still eat those 0-point foods, but you may need to come down on the amount that you eat. Because I finally looked at my husband and I said, you do know that you can gain weight I said, you're eating so many 0-point foods. I mean, he's just constantly putting fruit and stuff in his mouth. I mean, bananas, while they are good for you, they are very good for you. They are so high in sugar that you can get fat. I'm going to use the F word here, fat from, and gain weight from eating too much of that. So, but my stomach has, when I say it immediately, the first week it shrunk. I'm just very, not everybody's like that, and you don't have to be, but you do need to be accountable for yourself, okay? And you can't expect other people to do that for you, and you can't expect other people to be on this diet with you. Do you know? They can be supportive, but you can't expect them if they don't want to do that, they don't need to do it, or, so you just have to remember that. And there are going to be people who are going to, they're going to knock you down, no matter what you do. But, and also don't just go by your weight. We all like to see that. No, and I also had to buy, I'll show y'all too, I'll put a picture in here. I had to buy a new weight scale because my husband screwed up my old one, which is very good. It was a Weight Guru scale. And somehow he managed to hit all the buttons on it, and now it is, and I don't have, it's so old, it's like 7 years old. I got it when I started Weight Watchers 7 years ago. I don't have the book to it. Tried to look it up, I can't find it, but now it's to him. He has somehow managed to get it regulated to him, so that's his. And I bought another one, which I just happened to buy this Weight Watcher one, and it seems like, it's a good one. It's very good. It's because I want it to show me, my body weight, body mass, muscle mass, water, that kind of thing. Because that'll tell you too. And you need to drink water. I know. I hate water. I hate it with a fiery passion. Hate it. And I do. I'm sorry. I hate water. It has no taste. So I use either Mio, and it looks like I have a lot in here right now, but I really don't. I don't know why it looks so red, because I only put like a squirt in there, and I'm not talking about like a squirt, but it does look, especially in this. But I put like a squirt in there of cherry. I love cherry. cherry of the Mio, and then I will use the Kool-Aid. It's 0 calorie Kool-Aid cherry in here, and I will drink. You should drink 8 glasses of water every day. Now I don't always do that, but I at least drink 4. And I love coffee. Coffee is 0, but what you put in it is not. So, and I use Equal, so that's nothing. And I also use Fat Publix because I can't find it at Walmart anymore for some damn reason. But Publix fat-free half and half, okay? In a serving, okay? So, like I just made this, and in this serving, 1 tablespoon is 1 point. But I can go up to 10 tablespoons and it still be 1 point. But now if I wait an hour or two, you understand what I'm saying? Like if I make me another cup of coffee real quick or whatever, drink this one fast and want to make me another one, it's still, I don't have to add it. But now if I wait, if it's within an hour and I want to make me another cup of coffee, if I add fat-free half and half in there, again, I will add it 1 point, even though I could have 10 tablespoons and it still be 1 point. Do you understand what I'm saying? You just have to be accountable. You can't, because again, if you drank coffee all day long and kept putting half and half in it, that counts, okay? Fat-free half and half. But you can't tell the difference. I use it in cooking. You can't tell the difference at all, okay? And, yes, queen. I love coffee, and this also helps with my pneumonia. So, anyway, and like we do red beans and rice, and you can do cauliflower rice, and you can mix cauliflower rice in with regular rice, but we do brown rice, and also carbonata. Look that up. I'll try to place a picture in here of it right here, but if I don't or forget or whatever, because sorry, carbonata, it is a low carb noodle. You can get it off of Amazon, but it even comes in just regular. It's an egg noodle, but it's very low carb. You can have a lot more of it. They mostly come kind of like in fettuccine style noodles, but whatever. I eat it with everything. Spaghetti, whatever. A noodle's a noodle, okay? And I'm gonna try these other noodles. I'll come back. It's I think it's a Chinese or Japanese noodle. I'll have to try them. And I can't think of the name right now, but on my next video, I'll try to. Hopefully, I will have tried them by then, and I can have the name for you because they're supposed to be either 0 points or very low points. But those carbonata, they'll come in like herb and garlic and herb and basil and whatever, and sometimes I'll just eat them, and I use I can't believe it's not butter spray, which is nothing unless you dump the whole thing on them, and I also use crap. What was I gonna say? I also use, but anyway, turkey, chicken is free. Turkey and chicken is free. Lean turkey and chicken. We had some kebabs the other night, and it was stew meat, and 3 ounces was, I think, 6 points, but 3 ounces was plenty, especially with all the vegetables and things like that. And you have to spice it up and that kind of thing. So most vegetables, with the exception of really starchy vegetables like potatoes, regular potatoes, sweet potatoes, but you can still have them. I had some the other night. Seriously, you cut me and I would bleed, green. I am mostly Irish. I'm talking about like 99%, and or at least 98 Irish, Scottish, and so I love a damn potato. I don't care. You can say what you want. Love a damn potato, and I'm not gonna not eat them. I can incorporate them, and I just can't have as much. Or if I want more potatoes, I can't have as much of something else. Y'all, I promise you, and I know it's easier for me this time than it was before, because I kind of know what to expect, and I'm not going to make myself crazy. I didn't necessarily make myself crazy last time, but at first it was a very stressful, because I mean, all I could see were numbers. Numbers, points, numbers, food. See, and that's kind of how my husband is, even though he did it with me last time at the very beginning and then stopped, so he kind of knows what's going on. But, I eat when I'm hungry, and when I'm not hungry, I don't. And lots of times I'm not hungry through the day. But you should eat. I mean, you should at least eat, eggs or grits. You can have grits. I think, if I'm not mistaken, like instant grits are like 3 or 4 points. So, but that's a great. And then do an egg, which is 0. Spray some, I can't believe it's not butter on there. Then you have a 3 or 4 point breakfast, and it's a lot. So you can do it. I promise you can. And anytime you make a meal, put it in your app, okay, and save it. And that way you can just go back to that. You know how you made it. Type in everything how you made it, and that way all you got to do, there it is. I made Korean beef with brown rice the other night, and it was delicious. Now I will tell you that I'd done that. I think I may have even mentioned that in the previous video that I did it, and I had not bought the leanest meat that I could have, because I don't like ground turkey or ground chicken. I don't like it. Now I like turkey and chicken, but I don't like ground turkey and chicken. Ugh. Now I like turkey sausage. I had some turkey sausage. I had 2 things of turkey sausage, which I think may have been 3 or 4 points, maybe. And I had 2 eggs scrambled and a piece of toast. And so the turkey sausage was 3, and the piece of toast was 1, so 4 points. And I had 2 patties, 2 eggs, and a piece of toast with spray on it. I mean, that's food. That's a lot of food, So, and just to get you the vegetables that you like. See, and I like vegetables. I mean, I'm Southern. I grew up on vegetables, and I don't like everything, but we have a garden, and we got out a huge head of broccoli, which to me are just damn little trees. That's what they look like. We're eating trees. But we steamed them, and, put some salt and pepper in the water that we steamed, and I forget what else. There's something, y'all. And then I sprayed it. I can't believe it's not butter on there. Delicious. Delish. I'm not joking. And I like broccoli, cauliflower, which with cauliflower, if you want to do cauliflower rice, you have to get the moisture out of it. That's the key. So frying it up in a pan with a little bit of, and you can use cooking spray. That's what I do too. I'm gonna make me a grilled cheese tonight with Velveeta cheese. 1 slice of Velveeta is 0 points. I think 2 might be 3 points, and it goes up like that, like with the wraps. But still, you get the keto bread that's low in carbs, it's low in points, and you got a grilled cheese, that kind of thing. And I might do pretzels with it, or I could do, or just eat the grilled cheese like it is, and then eat one of the, like as a little dessert and stuff. And there's some other things I have to go back and look, that, like some of these little brownies. They're actually not little, they're like this, but, and they're low points, like 3 points, and they're like big brownies, like chocolate brownie. I mean, yeah, that kind of thing. And I don't really care for sweets, so, but I know a lot of people do. That's a lot of people's thing. It's not me. I like the starchy foods and stuff, and I normally don't really eat bad. It's, I don't know, but anyway. But today is Tuesday, so I'll weigh in again. My third weigh in will be Friday. So we'll see how everything goes. And I will tell you this is a little TMI and a little personal, but I'm just going to give it to you. You can't lose weight if you don't poop. Okay? So know that. If you're not pooping, you can't lose weight. So if you're not pooping, you need to drink more water. Add some more fiber. If that doesn't work, then you need to get some Colace stool softener. Okay? It happens. Sometimes when people start, Weight Watchers, they will poop. I mean, it's like, whoa, open up the, doors. Katie barred the door. But sometimes you don't, because your body's like kind of shocked into whatever, but you can't lose weight and stuff. I think a lot of people find that as to why they're like, I haven't lost a pound, but my clothes feel different, or I thought I would. I felt like I'd lost weight and I haven't. Well, track your BMs, okay? Because it will, my nose is itching, because that is a huge thing, okay? And drink plenty of water. And I drink water, I drink coffee. I do drink a lot of coffee, but I do drink a lot of water. And I have caffeine-free Diet Mountain Dew, obviously being diabetic, and so I will sometimes, haven't been regularly, but to reward myself, as long as I drink at least 4 cups of water. Or more, depending. Then I may have a caffeine-free Diet Mountain Dew at night. Kind of like as a reward or whatever. So, you can reward yourself, but it is a lifestyle change, and it doesn't mean, and like this past weekend, my husband and I, we went and ate Chinese food, and I tracked everything, and I used up on Friday night. We went and ate. I weighed that morning, because I don't ever cheat or whatever unless on the weekends, and I don't do it all the time. But my husband was dying. He was like, I need some car. I gotta do it. And I said, okay, we can do that. And he's like, are you gonna do it? And I said yes, because he didn't want to do it if I didn't. And we went to a Chinese buffet, and I didn't eat a whole bunch, but you don't have to, because you got to remember all that's coated in like the good stuff, fat and oil and all that kind of stuff. But I used up all, and and it will add your walking for the day, which will give you more weekly points and stuff like that. So I had a lot of weeklies, because I don't use them and stuff, and I used up all of them, my daily for that day and all my weeklies, the ones that I had built up. But the next day I was fine. I didn't. I was like, well, okay, that was my cheat day, fine, whatever. And nothing to it. And you just get back on it, So it's okay to to do that. And if you find that you've hit a plateau or whatever, then maybe get off of it a couple of days and then get back on it. And I'm not saying get off of it and go eat 12 cheeseburgers and blah, blah, blah. Like, don't stuff your face. You know what I mean? It's about control, and if you don't have control, then maybe you need, seriously, therapy and stuff to help you with that, because it's something else going on. Again, you have to be accountable. I'm not trying to be ugly, but you know what? I'm not your mama, and I'm a Gen Xer. Be accountable. That's what I tell my son. I'm like, I'm sorry, your generation sucks. Y'all aren't accountable for shit. It's somebody else's fault. Oh, it's my fault because I raised you that way. Well, no, I really didn't raise you that way. So you just suck. I love you, but you suck. And so you just need to hold yourself accountable, but get off of it a couple of days. Just kind of eat normally, whatever, but don't stuff yourself, and then get back on it again, and that will kind of shock your system. And you may need to change some things like your portions and things like that. So, and I'll come on, I won't try it, but I will come on again and with some other foods and stuff that I could show you that were great. But seriously, the carbonara, the wraps, and the flatbreads, because you can make pizza out of those, out of the flatbreads, and so it's, that's what you do. Hopefully I will have positive news on my weigh-in Friday. I hope y'all are doing well. My blood sugars are doing good. They are, well, right now it's 154, which is good, because I've been drinking coffee, and after I drink coffee, my sugar goes up. So I always have to put for that. But they've been doing really well, even with the pneumonia, and right now I'm much better than I was. I mean, I couldn't even come on and talk because I couldn't stop coughing, and I mean, I know I've coughed, of course, now I say that. I hope you guys are doing great. Let me know if you have any questions. I will try to come on on Friday, maybe, after the weigh-in, or at least the weekend or something like that. And I also have a playlist of Weight Watcher stuff that I've saved from other people's channels and things like that, about recipes, Now some of them are old recipe, but you can still, they're from the older programs and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to add more for the new, but it still applies. It's just some of the points may have changed, so you would have to use the Weight Watcher app or the Weight Watcher webpage, that kind of thing. And I think they're doing a special or something with the Weight Watcher if y'all wanted to join. I'm not a spokesperson for Weight Watchers or anything like that. I'm just trying to make it easy for y'all if you wanted to join. I again do better doing the app, and but I am on some Facebook pages and things like that, and so because you do get good ideas and things you wouldn't know about and that kind of thing. So but y'all be safe. Remember, be kind to one another. Don't take life too seriously. Nobody ever makes it out alive. Laugh, be sarcastic, and as always, be the reason somebody gets drunk today. I will talk to you guys later. BI.